What's up, everyone? So, um, this is CoD Club Mixers. Um, the old channel of the exact same name was removed, and all of its data was removed because I just wasn't having much success, and you know, it wasn't created in Canada. So, I decided, it's not doing very good, and I decided we're just gonna start all over. But we're gonna do things in Canada. So originally, this channel was created in 2019. The original channel itself lasted until pretty recently. But less than maybe 20 hours ago, I removed it because I removed it and all its data. And then I made something similar, the CoD Club Mixers. Before that, it was the CoD, not Claude, Club. But well, internally things weren't going well. So I changed it back to this, and I deleted it. I deleted everything in the hopes of just starting all over again, but everything would be based, but everything would start from Canada rather than from the United States. So the old channel, CoD Club Mixers, the old CoD Club Mixers channel, was created in a country that I'm not in anymore. For a long time, a lot of people came and watched my stuff from there. But, after I moved, things were in serious decline. And up until pretty recently, well, for the past couple of years, I was kind of doing okay, and then it declined. So, pretty recently, I removed all that, and like I said, tried something before, and my mind was just all over the place, and I couldn't manage mentally. So I was trying to recreate this one, and the whole idea of deleting the data was to start all over. But I didn't want to go through, I probably should have just deleted all the videos. but I didn't want to go through all that, so I just deleted everything. Well, now that I have a fresh start in Canada, let's see how we do. So, for this video, we're doing Prison Architect, which is basically a prison building and management simulation game, where you build your own prison, or manage pre-built prisons, and you still manage the ones you built from the ground up. And the pre-made ones you can shape in almost the exact same way as you can when you build it entirely on your own. This one in particular, was already existing, and I built this all myself. This is my first video of the newly created CoD Club mixers. So, quite literally, it's just basically a revived, deleted channel. So, the name and the icon and all that is all the same, but the content would be a little bit different. I'm going to try to make things that I can keep making. I think a big problem, and this is one of the reasons that I removed the old one, and this one I'm okay with saying publicly. I think one of the problems was what I was known for, the special missions. I simply couldn't make them anymore, and those got lots and lots and lots and lots of views. One video got probably my most popular video of that time, got like over 4,000 views, which is why the channel stayed for so long. But after its decline, it just became more like, what's the idea of keeping this? It's just dying. So what ended up happening was the old CoD Club mixers was gone, wiped away. All of its data was wiped away, was deleted permanently, and we're starting all over again in 2025. So I just hope that this would work out. And yeah. I also wanted to make this because I'm hoping, I mean, this seems really a little bit too much, but I guess, yeah, I'll say it. That's, I'm also hoping that, like, really, the whole reason I restarted everything is that hopefully with a fresh start, and just maybe if I can make things that I can keep making, then really I would grow faster. And, well, it's obviously going to take quite a while. To get to where I was. But hopefully, by starting all over again in Canada, things may be a little bit different. And I'm doing a voiceover because you know, this is something special. For those who would be watching this and are wondering why I'm speaking this way, it's because I'm always super nervous when I do these, and a lot of my future videos will not have this voiceover. Sorry for the significant pause. It happens. Anyway, really, what I hope for is by starting all over, I hope to just regain the popularity, and also I hope to ensure that I can fluently bring things that I'm known for. And in this situation, I'd be known for something else other than special missions. Man, I'm making all these mistakes. I'm making all these mistakes due to anxiety. That's the problem. But so this is, you know, this really is a special video because it's explaining what exactly sort of is kind of happening. Okay? And sort of what happened in between the channel's the old channel's complete utter destruction, a new less than 1 day lasting channel which got 2 views in 4 videos, and basically the revived old channel, which of course this first video is a voiceover. Now, if I remember correctly, and this will be the same, most of my videos, and the very first video I ever made in 2019 was not a voiceover video. This one in particular is special because basically this is just reinventing something that already existed, if you will, and I'm changing things entirely. I just wanted to make this video and explain what's going on. And I hope that with this new video, or really with this newly created Canadian created channel, things would go differently. That doesn't mean that it has to go differently right away. But if there's anyone returning, I greatly thank you for coming back after the old channel's complete and utter destruction. But really, let's just treat this one, excuse me for these unexpected pauses. Anyway, complete and utter destruction, and let's hope that things can change for the better. I'm not expecting to get a whole lot of views. I'm not expecting this video to get views in the first 24 hours or the first week or first month or even the first year of its existence. I really just hope that that's what's gonna happen. Well, really, what I'm hoping for is by just having a fresh start, just changing things completely, almost completely. I hope to better accommodate what you guys like, and I hope to bring the content that you want, and to serve you better. Okay? Alright. So for the rest of the video, let's just relax and watch how things go. Yeah, this guy's complaining and causing trouble. Thankfully, the guards are there and are capable of handling things. We're also finding a lot of contraband, illegal items that the prisoners would smuggle or steal or so on and so forth. So, this is the iOS version of Prison Architect. There's one on console. There's also one on PC. I have both the iOS version, which is this one, and then I have the one on Xbox, Xbox One. I think it's specifically for Xbox One only, Xbox One edition. I'm not sure, any other consoles. I think the one that you can get on PC is on Steam. So if you're interested in prison building and management simulation games like this, this is a game that you'd probably want to try. But the full game does not come free. Okay, guys? Sadly, the full game itself does not come, free, unfortunately. And you'll have to make a relatively expensive, like $15 purchase. But I'm telling you, if you like games like this, it's gonna be definitely worth the single purchase, as long as you can restore the purchase and keep all the data. So, for right now, let's just watch and see how things go. For the most part, the prisoners are quiet and don't complain. And this is because I favor the use of force and punishment to keep prisoners from complaining. Because honestly, just unending complaining absolutely annoys me to hell. Like, it makes me so annoyed. It just annoys the hell out of me. So, yeah. But, I also do, reform. And, put prisoners to work. So the prisoners, they have a prison job. It's typically pretty easy. Like, for instance, they're doing laundry, which for pretty much anybody, laundry should be pretty easy, right? In terms of work, for reform programs, we have the pharmaceutical treatment of drug addiction. Oh man, my anxiety really is messing up my speech, like, quite a bit. Anyway, and as you can tell, the schedules are almost opposites, except for lock up and eat. In terms of actual activities, the actual activities are the same, except that the times of the timing of it is what's different. Okay? So when the medium security have work lockup, the minimum have free time, which is basically just they can do whatever they want, freely roam the prison and do whatever they want, basically. with work lockup, prisoners that don't have jobs or aren't doing reform programs are locked in their cells. Therefore, no work or anything else to do. They're just locked up in their cells. Lockup is just lockup. They're just locked up in their cells. I change, like I have the activities the same, but I don't have them do the same activities at the same time because spaces are small, and the original prison was built for just 12 prisoners, but I eventually decided to expand it to 24 prisoners. Work free time is similar to work lockup. They have work, but they have free time in between work, and if they don't have any jobs, they just have free time. And you can freely change the schedule as you see fit. But you have to be mindful of the prisoner needs. So, here are all the prisoner needs. Obviously, nothing is satisfied. And really, I deliberately make sure that things are not satisfied because I really don't care. Because I really could care less if they're satisfied or not. Except for food. Food, I try to satisfy. Not that I care if they're starving, but it's not that I care if they're starving. I'm just somebody that likes to look at the needs, not because I care about their needs, but because I want to see the status of the needs. So, now, the minimum security of work, lockup, work. Basically, the idea is they work in shifts, if you will. The minimum security works at night. They have night shift, while the medium has the day shift. But that doesn't mean that I'd give them sleep time at day. That just means that they have free time. So one of the activities they can do during free time is sleep. But I don't specify sleep. So if you want them to specifically sleep, it's probably best to give them that at night. The default schedule is the medium security schedule. In a sense, I'm using the minimum or the medium, but I assigned them two different security. But I assigned the different securities because they have the same activities, but at different times. Like right here, like right here. I do this because it's easier to remember if they have this. It's easier and faster for me to remember if they have the same activities. But if you really want them to work in shifts, if I would really want them, and if you would really want them to work in shifts, it's probably best to have them work at different times. Reform is a great way. It's probably the most effective way to reduce the reoffending rate or the reoffending chance, which basically is just their chance of reoffending and being sent back to prison. If you really want them to work at the same time, then you need to make sure you have enough space for them all. And in this case, I really chose to not provide that in this situation. I have in the past, but now I just decided to give them free time. I decided to, rather than give them work and free time, it's more like work. So think of work, free time as work and free time. While work lockup is work and lockup. Think of it like that. So, my sort of way of reforming prisoners is through both punishment and reform. So, prisoners will be punished for pretty much everything. Like, from the slightest infraction to the most severe infractions. They will be punished. And in particular, something that I punish incredibly seriously for is complaining too much. And the punishment can be long periods in solitary or lockdown. And the worst of it can come when every prisoner is complaining way too much. That's what I call the starving technique. It's a ultra severe punishment. Basically where everybody starves. And the idea is to say, it's really just, okay, this is ridiculous. They're complaining too much. I've had enough. And we need to show who's boss. And how do we do that? Well, we do that by putting them in basically permanent lockup for our days on end. Normally, at least a week, where they're just in lockdown, in lockup, literally the whole day. Not allowed to leave. They're not allowed to be fed. They have sleep. And, the chances of this happening depends on, how many prisoners are complaining, how long they complain for, how much it's bothering me. The more they complain and the more frequent and the more nonstop it is, it bothers me more and more. So, there's that. So yeah, thank you guys for coming and watching, and I hope to see you in the next.